Hello again, and welcome to another Last Week's News Today. Well, there's been a lot of crass behavior in the official Discord over the last week or so that Intrepid has had to create 2 new channels called Arena of Words for hot-blooded people to argue, but still keep it classy, y'all. There's no need to treat each other so poorly. We're all here to test/play a game, and it's not that serious. This means that general chats should be more welcoming, but of course, that'll remain to be seen. Also, all guild recruitment will be in the forum format, and guild chat and NA and Oceania guild recruitment and EU guild recruitment will be retired. There was also a significant issue with a rollback that occurred on Friday, the 19th, due to a particularly severe bug where crates were selling for 10 times more than they should have, with many people exploiting this fact instead of simply reporting it and moving on. So far, 22 different accounts have been identified as having used this exploit intentionally and excessively, resulting in character deletions and account suspensions, which means no one was banned entirely and will be back in the game after a period of time. Whether that's a week, a month, or the rest of Alpha, it remains to be seen. Intrepid is also now working on a system that will provide direct feedback when action is taken against reported players, giving us better clarity, although that will take time to implement, so don't expect it in the near future. Until then, support will be publishing and periodically updating a knowledge base summarizing account actions taken throughout the remainder of Phase 3 testing, which is definitely a good step forward in my opinion. Either way, if you do discover an exploit, don't fret. Write a detailed bug report to Intrepid, and as long as you don't continuously use it, you'll be just fine. Also, Steven mentioned that they are getting hit with a significant DDoS attack every 3 to 4 hours since the 26th, forcing them to continue reinforcing protection since then, and will get even more this week. Absolutely crazy. Now, with that out of the way, we've got a date for the next dev live stream on September 26th at 11 a.m. Pacific time. This will be a preview of the Summoner archetype, sports fishing, the Harbinger system, and more. Pretty exciting to see how the Summoner is going to play. Looking forward to getting my hands on it. Let's just hope static rarity is coming to an end in November as well. Do y'all think they should do a wipe with the Harbingers update, keep everything the same, or just open up a fresh server? Also, Intrepid is trying to get a crafted by player along with the date and guild coming in the November update on items. Let's hope it makes it in, but obviously other things like exploits, the economy, and leveling experience are much more important. Either way, we got a few patches that came through this week, centered mostly around broken recipes. The reward bag for the quests Up the River and the Broken Line can no longer be traded. Journeyman gathering tool recipes have been fixed and can now be successfully crafted. For farming, apples and kava melons can now be successfully grown from seeds at the farming station. Also, unlearnable brook steel armor recipes have been fixed. Even more recipe fixes have also been implemented, with radiant armor and weapon recipes now working properly when service or building expansions construction requirements are met. Several more armor recipes from Sand Bastion, Unfallen Raiment, Academic Aegis, and Starlight Creed were fixed, along with bag recipes in the carpentry profession. Lastly, lumber milling recipes have been added for Edeldorn, Corn Brolac, and cacao wood, along with wooden medium crates having been fixed so that they can now be crafted. Weaponsmithing and carpentry tool recipes will give correct profession experience now, and some vendors who were greedy with their repair costs have been lowered to better match other competitors. It seems the hammer rest elevators are back in working order, hopefully on a more permanent basis. And of course, crates shouldn't sell for more than it was intended. And that's all for this week. See y'all next time.